We fought a war in the Middle East, and we were looking for weapons of mass destruction. They couldn't get it. And then I put up a tweet. I said, I found the weapon of mass destruction. They're called schools, particularly schools that are very traditional in their outlook. Because they've destroyed the most fundamental thing about human existence. The biggest thing man knows to do is learning. You don't start learning when you go to school, you start learning at home. You ask your dad, why is the sky blue? You ask your mom, why is this happening? So why is that hot? Oh, why is it red? You ask, each time you ask a question, you are asking for education. You want to learn. You want to know. When you sit in the kitchen and watch your grandmother or your mom cooking, you are in the biggest science class you can ever imagine. What is science? She had ingredients. She had water. She put in a pot. She stirred it. She heated it. And then it became a soup. That is a chemical reaction catalyzed by heat. You watched her do it the first week. You tasted it. You tasted 1 week. Then the next week, she did it again. You tasted it. Because of that consistency of taste. Did your grandma have a book? Did she have a book? Did she put 5 grams and then come back and put after? Did she? No. She's just a chemist, a scientist. And sometimes you want to say, Grandma, can I do this? Can I do that? You are learning. That's what learning is all about. Learning is not about dressing up and going to a classroom. That's why it's called classroom. Remember, it's not called learning room. It should be called learning room if that's the only place where learning takes place. So the mentality of the school and the brain behind our schooling system, the Victorians, was to design people to work for factory of the day, was to make human robots, people that will all walk and talk and spin around the same way so that they can be helpful in the Industrial Revolution. You can't use that template. That template was for 1440. I can take you to the first place where education was formalized, just outside Heathrow. 1440. You cannot use the software of 6 years ago on your computer this year. Meanwhile, we're using the software designed in 1440 today. We have to jettison that completely and rewrite what we want to accomplish, which is our objective, and set out how we accomplish that in our children. So if we want to accomplish greatness, we set out how to achieve greatness. If we just want to accomplish a piece of paper, certificate, a degree, our universities are paper mills, just producing papers. Not training the minds to think around problems so that you can then solve a problem and put a value on it. That's entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, you do a problem, you solve it, and then you put a value in it and they pay you. Our schools don't practice entrepreneurship.